What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We're back with a Mereseyside derby watch along today. It's going to be fun. And we're off. Liverpool with the ball. Oh, Liverpool with the ball. Oh, foul. Mm-mm. Oh, straight to Allison there. Hey, Rajiv. Good evening. What do we got today? Brighton, Spurs, Burnley, Forest, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Wolves, Leeds. Wow, 4 games at 7:30. Okay. United, Chelsea at 10. Betis beat Sociedad. Let me guess. Anthony scored. No, he didn't. Wow. Fantastic for us. It's a miracle. At least some good news. Bellerin. Berenetxea. Okay. Lo Celso. Okay, fine. Mad. Get ready for United's win tonight. It's not happening, dude. It's not happening. You can't get my hopes up. It's not possible. You can try, but it's not really going to work, sadly. I appreciate the effort, but that's all it is. It's effort. Not falling for it anymore. Oh, look at this. Look at the The commentator taking shots. It was Everton's home till 1892. Oh, I wonder how many non-Liverpool fans and Liverpool fans knew that it's actually Everton's ground first. Kind of sad, really, when you think about it, because now there's no Goodison Park either. The ground they moved to is not even there either now. Generally, have a bad feeling about today's game. Yeah, well, I just have a feeling. Don't really know if it's good or not. Oh, by the way, here's the Everton lineup as well. Anybody's interested in that? Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Bradley to Salah. Salah. Oh, what a pass was that, Mo? What a pass was that? Oh, Liverpool won the ball again. Gravenberch. Here we go. Hakpo. Gravenberch. Kirkes. Everton can actually win today. They have been good under Moyes, and Liverpool have been struggling defensively. I wanted to go for the win desperately, but I said, why should I? Why should I catch hate for no reason? Not even sure if it'll happen. Oh, oh, Gakpo. Gakpo. Oh, oh. Loses the ball there. Oh, lays it off for Beto. Too far away from him. Hey, Shanks. What? Lionel Messi closing in on new deal at Inter Miami with the agreement at advanced stage is not a done deal yet as of today, with few points to clarify and MLS approval to all conditions to follow. Wow, I thought he's actually going to go back home to Argentina and finish his career. That's interesting. What do you think? How many more years before we can see United winning the league? More than it took Liverpool? No, not more than it took Liverpool. But pretty close, I'm sure. Maybe another 5, 6. Another 5, 6. Hey Griffin, I'm good. Griffin, how are you doing? How are you doing and how is it going over there, man? How's it going over there? Oh, here we go. Liverpool on the attack. Blocked. Hey Biku. It's been another 13, so another 10, 15, maybe 6, 7. 6, 7 maybe. There we go. Gravenberg with the first one. 10 minutes. Hey Cosmic Dimension. GGM. Hopefully see you later, buddy. 6, 7. Don't think so with debt and musical chair with managers. That was an awkward finish. Great finish there. Great finish. Awkward ball. Superb. Awkward finish. Awkward angle and a finish. It seems well from outer perspective. Main consequences will be up in upcoming years. Oh, I don't know if it's well or not, Griffin. That's why I asked you. How does it look? To me, I don't really believe the news in general. So that is why I kind of asked you. Salary surpass Premier League legends. Terrible take as usual, Biko. What a finish too. Strikers will have a lot of trouble finishing. Like exactly, I agree. Great finish there by Gravenberch. Sorry, Gravenberg. You have to pay a manager after sacking them. On top of that, the players which we buy from a system. This goes on for each manager. I'm tentatively saying 6, 7. Yeah, there is no guarantee. I'm right, obviously. Uh, but it will take a few more years, Shanks. There's no doubt about it. I have no doubt about that. Yeah. Why is the PlayStation 5 Pro trending? Weird, but okay. Let's see. First attempt in, one goal for Liverpool. Oh, he's being hounded. Oh no, disaster there by O'Brien. No foul. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Couldn't keep it in control. In 2040s, maybe when Liverpool has 25, 30 titles. You don't know how Liverpool's going to look when Salah's not there, dude. Salah and Van Dijk aren't there. You don't know what they are going to look like either. When we lost our players, we knew how we were. When they lose their players, we'll see how they were. Seems like he's our target for Salah's replacement. What kind of player is Olise? Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's definitely not as intense as Salah. Uh, he's a very creative player. He likes to cut inside. He has a lot of X factor about him, but he doesn't have the intensity Salah has. Salah has an intensity that has come from being rejected and coming from a nation where it's not difficult, where it's very difficult to get to this stage. No offense to Olise, but France is literally across the water. Man's got to come from Egypt, go to Italy, go to all these other places, play football, come back here, fail, go back to Roma, then come and succeed. Um, yeah, I don't think I mean, listen, man, it's not easy to rate these people. It's just not. Sorry, rate, replace these people. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Also, you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you're gonna have to pay Bayern Munich a lot of money, dude. They spent a lot of money on Olise. They're not just going to give him from. They're not just going to give it to you at market value. You're gonna have to actually pay him a lot of money. Um, you think Chelsea may will win in 3 4 years? I actually, believe it or not, also don't think so. Not Spanish Brendan Rodgers. Until and unless Chelsea invests in experienced players, we aren't winning the PL anytime. I would 3 4 years seems reasonable. Yeah. 3 4 years seems reasonable. I mean, I don't know who the manager is going to be in 3 4 years, but I think it's reasonable. Everton might get trashed by the looks of it. Maybe they are waiting for Liverpool to get tired. That's also a strategy sometimes. Well, to be honest, there is no replacement for Salah. Exactly. People can say whatever they want, but the closest one to Salah's playstyle in the league was mbeumo. It's also that innate a hunger in you when you quote unquote make it later as a footballer. You know, if that makes sense. You can't teach that. I mean, you know who that reminds me of? Jamie Vardy. I mean, he was absolutely a hellraiser for a non-league footballer. In the France national team is full of great players, be it attack, midfield, defense, all sorted for them except goalkeeper. Lois is grown old, only keepers Mignon. Oh, they have Chevalier now, no? Chevalier is the PSG goalkeeper. I'm sure they'll manage. Also, dude, if your defense is good, they don't see the goal much anyway. You can look at it like that. Singing the Jota song on 20 minutes. It's going to be a heavy season for Liverpool fans. As usual, the Liverpool fans always have a great showing. Bro, read this, okay? I read this just now. Manchester United hope Marcus Rashford continues to shine at Barcelona, who have an option to buy the on loan forward for £26 million. Fantastic. It's hard to fill the gaps left by club legends. We know that we can't find a decent defensive midfielder since Carrick, yeah? Facts. Absolute facts. A quarter of the game's already flown by. Okay, here we go. Oh, ball's out. Liverpool will win the PL easy. Yeah, anime, you're probably right. Hey, Sakiro. They're coasting right now as we speak. Just coasting away. Do drop a like, guys. Do drop a like, please. Even if you're cycling through streams, just drop a like. It helps. This is the. Wait, I didn't actually. Okay, hold on a minute. You can check it like this. The Liverpool community is very strong. We United might have numbers, but our strength and unity is not there because majority of the fans are from different parts of the world. Yeah, makes sense. Very, very possible. Everton said the derby rivalry aside, we recognize the talent, commitment, and joy Diogo Jota brought to so many. Our thoughts will always be with your family, friends, teammates, and supporters. Everton Football Club and Everton Fan Advisory Board. Class. Absolute class. Class by Everton there. Always had a soft spot for Everton. I love the old ground. It's a shame, but it's part of the game, as they say. Even here we go. Salah cuts in, whips, ricochets, half volley, hits the ground, goes over the goal. Oh, here we go. Guys, you're gonna love this. Okay, check this out. Chelsea FC, 4 hours ago on Twitter. Manchester United versus Chelsea. Poster and Garnacho half face, like a split faced Garnacho. Bro, fantastic. Talking of French team, the best thing I like about Deschamps is that the guy knows his shit. He knows he has all the elements for a perfect haram ball, low block with crazy pace to f up game plans. What's your prediction for Chelsea United Beaches? 2-1 Chelsea. Why the Everton lineup still on? What do you mean? Why is it on? Am I not supposed to put the Everton lineup on? Oh, Everton. Oh, you want? I have to change it manually. You want to see the Liverpool lineup, Evan? Give me a second. 2-1 Chelsea is, yeah, 2-1 Chelsea. Nathan Marunello, Liverpool for the win. Yeah, 3-0, I think. How much should rate Dominic Zoboslai of Liverpool? Uh, Talented footballer, very good at free kicks, great at work rate, moving the ball around. Pretty solid, pretty solid. You remember my prediction will be 2-1 against Chelsea? Yes, I do remember. Beaches saying fair. Beaches, how have you been? Where have you been? It's been a while. Hope all good. And please, please drop a like I said earlier. Like and share. If you can, share it on anything. That would be great. Hey Pranay, what up? What up? What up? Just been busy with work, man, but found time to watch City Napoli at Etihad. What did you think about the game before the till the red card? What did you think? Enjoy with the yellow card. 2-0. Ekatike. Smell a Tarkovsky header incoming. I've seen enough. Deduct Everton points for trying to win this game. What a ball, yeah. What a ball by Gravenberch. Goal and assist already. Ay, ay, ay. Classy finish indeed. Nathan, I'm so happy our game for the last game today. Wait, what? And the next game are all at 7:30 IST. I don't have to wake up at night. Did Salah get any points? Not yet. Goal and assist for Gravenberch and goal for Ekitike. 5-6 marega Liverpool. 300 million on the bench. If it was Man City, you would never hear the end of it. I mean, I think they are resting people for Europe as well, aren't they, Nitish? Goal losses, nothing. Nothing so far. Not a peep. Not a poop. Nothing. Salah's being quiet for now. Won't last very long, though, I think. Salah assist? Was it a Salah? Oh yes, it was a Salah assist for the Gravenberch goal. That's right. Sorry. Oh, I mean, it was an awkward assist, but yes, it was. You have to see the Gravenberch finish again, Aditya. It was superb. Superb finish. What a finish from JJ Gabriel. 4-4-2 Killingham. 4-4-2. Looks like it'll be a KG 1-0 or 0-0 before the red card. Yeah, it did look like that, didn't it? It ended up only being 2-0. They had what, over 65 minutes of 10 men, and they could only hit 2 goals. That too, they had to come in the second half. Di Lorenzo's a fool, yeah. The ball goes right across him and then really bad. Leave it, leave it. Don't sit there. No, no, no. God, the tea is fiery hot. Liverpool fans are singing K Sarah Sarah. Soboslai seems like prime Gerard. Man, that's guy impressive. Bro, you haven't seen prime Gerard. Please. Even Liverpool fans will tell you he's nothing like prime Gerard. Dude, don't get gassed, bro. Like, just relax. Enjoy the football while it's here. Take it from someone who remembered how United used to play. Just enjoy each game. But it's Conte's 10 men, it ain't easy to break them. Yeah, I hear it's Sekiro, but at the same time, it's like the way they were bombarding them. I mean, listen, yeah, at the end of the day, 3 points. That's all that it matters, I suppose. 1-0, 2-0, 10 men, 9 men. Get the points, win and advance. Simple. What else? Liverpool just controlling the tempo of the game. Everton look like they have no interest in following. Wow, lot of space, lot of space. Mm, Not pressing as a team. Everton making it very easy for Liverpool to just pass the ball around and see the time out. Tomorrow's the real test. Tomorrow will be the real test for sure. Enjoy. Cross comes in. Ooh. Okay, that would have been a really good finish if Beto put that in. That would have been a really good one. Again with this pass from the back crap, man. Straight to Enjoy. You know what? In fairness, if Beto was a little behind the ball, he would have probably be able to hit it kind of like Gravenberch hit the first goal. Would have been kind of cool. You go Ekitike, giving a little signal. How do people get up at 4:30 in the morning to watch WrestlePalooza tomorrow? WWE should have definitely done a better timing. This build-up bullshit is diabolical. I mean, it's not necessary every state of play, start of play, man. That's all I'll say. It looks cool. It can be effective, but every single attack, bro. It's just over egging the pudding, as they like to say. Here we go. O'Brien has all the space and he can't pass the first man. My God. All the space and nothing. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be back. God, sorry about that, guys. Oh, I thought it was 3-0 already. Hey, the update the score. Thank you. After that Inter UCL final, I knew build out from the back was a gimmick. It's not about it being a gimmick, Sekiro. See, at its best, no, it looks like some kind of tactical chess masterstroke. Look at Van Dyke mocking Tarkovsky because of. Uh, I'm sure you guys remember it, but the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, Tarkovsky is the last scorer at Goodison Park. So yeah, it's a little bit of a game there going on. Um, I don't think it's a gimmick, dude. I think doing it at every attack just actually, ironically, it actually makes you more. It actually makes you more. I don't know, predictable, I guess. Oh, nice pass there. Bad pass. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Getting a little more physical now. We like this. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Oh my god, poor Jimmy, man. The hairline's failing him at 22. Oof. Connor Bradley looks good. Bro, I've been telling you, you didn't need Frimpong. Get a solid right back for once. Don't leave Van Dijk on his own there in the defense. Here we go. Enjoy. Oh no. Ooh, wins the ball. Oh, big mistake there by Bradley. Okay. Gentleman Jack cuts in. Hits the cross. Pretty sure that's a corner. Corner. I know when it works, it's good. I support Barcelona, but then I see teams keep on building out from the back every time. When it's not, it doesn't work. Just hack it up the pitch. Exactly. Frempong is more of a Salah replacement. Oh, I think, you know what? I think Salah can defend better than him. I don't know if I'd even go that far. That sounds like a mad thing to say, but I actually believe it. I genuinely think Salah could defend better than him. Whatever that means to you, that means to you. But I actually think he can. Come on, Jimmy. At least he'll have more defensive discipline, at least. Here we go. Shot by Jimmy. Grealish. Lays it off for Jimmy. Jimmy hits it. Oh, boy. Hits it on the ground. And Ekitike absolutely slams it into the next half. And Pickford goes long again. Ooh, this is a lovely one. Where's it going? Where's it going? Throw in for Everton. Who the F is Jimmy? Jimmy Garner, dude. He's a youth player for us, Lala. Aren't you doing the Watchalong, Lala? Jimmy is James Garner. We had to sell him for FFP reasons. He's actually a very good player. Went on loan to Nottingham Forest. We thought we'd use him that year. Sold him to Everton. Unfortunately. Trent enters the conversation, leaves 2 minutes later. Yes, by and I hate for a right back story. You'll never. Actually, Ayush is here. He can tell you. I told him over a year ago. Before you were no, not over a year ago. Probably less than a year. But I believe I openly said it way before you all were even linked to Frempong. I said Connor Bradley is good. Just start play the kid. Just play the kid. He's good. So this is before you got Frempong. Facts. No, it's 8 a.m. here Saturday. I want some peace. You want some peace after yesterday night? Ironic, no? For sure, Salah is defensively better than Frimpong. Actually, now that I think about it, for sure, I'm actually willing to bet on that. I mean, he doesn't want to defend, which is a different story, but I think he can defend better. 3 shots, none on target for Everton. Not quite sure what they were shooting at, but okay. Go is saying, stop giving good advice. Stop giving good advice to Liverpool. Yeah, he's a talented kid, yeah. I mean, you know, stay fit, play games. Simple as that. No, football can be simple. Cut back. Oh, Idrissa Gana Gay. Bro, what is it with these people and trying to side foot it, man? Drive, bro, drive. Don't try to be too. See, this is what happens when you side foot that nonsense. Lace it, man. See, this is what happens when you complicate football. He tries to side foot it to look pretty. The ball bounces and goes straight to Allison. Good attack by Everton, yes. I don't know why they wake up at half time, but whistle's going to go, isn't it? Oh, wow. Konate is just standing there with the ball in his. Wow. Wow, that is the most deliberate way of waiting for halftime to end I've actually seen in a while. He just stood there. I will lose my mind if Liverpool sells Salah to Saudi for more than 50 million next year. Gravenberch plays like prime Rijkaard. Bro, yeah, first of all, you haven't seen prime Gerrard play Biku, and now you're saying he plays like prime Rijkaard. Interesting. Stay fit and play football. Hope United players do simple things. Why would we do that? We have a system. We have a way of playing. Really bad. They remind me of our glory days. Yeah. Well, you know what? This is what good management gets you. He really thought he could do that against Allison. But this is what I'm trying to say, right? If you lace it, you at least hit it with some power. When you try to side foot it, the power. See, no matter what you have to do, you have to seriously wind up to get some power on the side foot shot, right? Of a curler. Hit it with your laces, dude. It's a more natural flow of how your leg moves too, isn't it? Just now, but I know, I know. Um, yeah, but these are the few chances you get, and if you don't even at least try to get the best outcome, sometimes you try to look for a spectacular. You lay an egg, dude. You don't do anything with it. Nunez used to score like prime Pele, if you know, you know. But I have seen prime Gerrard, bro. You have not seen prime Gerrard because prime Gerrard would have been prime Gerrard in the early 2000s, to which you would have been 1 year old, maybe two, maybe three. Prime Gerrard would be in the mid 2000s. But when we see Liverpool today, players know how to create space, create passes, create space. Our players don't know, and I think it's coaching problem. United, Rasputin. Even if it is a coaching problem, you know what I say? I say sometimes, you know how we used to always get that, um, you know how they used to levy that accusation on Ole, just vibes, doesn't know what he's doing, individual brilliance. Sometimes, even if the coaching doesn't work, you should try and rely on some of that individual brilliance to get yourself out of trouble when the system's not working. Just a thought. I know it won't happen, but yeah. Bro, I saw a super fat guy on this Caribbean Premier League ad just now, like super fat. Bro, he makes Inzamam look like a skinny boy, dude. Who is that guy? That was mad. That guy plays cricket? This is the only sport where unfit people play sports, man. Seriously. Yesterday, I rewatched Barcelona Juventus, and if you want to hit the ball, hit it like Dybala, man. What a curve he had on the ball. Yeah, but the thing is, what right? The level of difficulty is still the same, Sekiro. The level of difficulty of wrapping a ball right with your foot is always going to be more difficult than putting our laces through it. Whoever hits it, it is what it is. But yeah, PE teacher, they called him and it was so unfair. I mean, but Destroyer, see, this is what it doesn't matter because now you see what they're calling Amarim. You know, it went from Montclair Mourinho to I don't know what they call him now. I don't even want to know. What do they call him? Ruben Abhorrent, Ruben. What were the other ones? Something else there were. But yeah, names are going to be called no matter what. I mean, if United beat Chelsea today, the whole world will be not accepting and find something bad about United. I hear you, Rasputin, but can I provide a counter to that. Let me put it to you like this. Let's say United beat Chelsea 3-1. Just let's say, just for fun. Next week when we play Brentford at the G-Tech, Brentford beat us 2-0. Then everybody that got gassed and complained about the other people being negative will also join the negative people, and the negative people will look at the positive people and go, this is why we aren't on your side, because every week this happens. So what I'm saying is even if we beat Chelsea, you can appreciate the win. Obviously, what a goal by Gravenberch. And see that he laced it, man. He didn't side footed. You notice how he looped it over. Natural motion, beautiful. Bro, just put your foot through it, man. Fantastic there by Gravenberch. And then he hits the assist here. Gravenberch runs from deep midfield, crosses midfield, lays it off, continues his run slowly, crashing into the box. Beautiful, yeah. From left side of midfield. Gives it, starts making a delayed run into the box. What a loop by Salah there. What a goal. What a goal. Sorry, as I was saying, Rasputin, the thing is, the problem is we haven't won. Okay, I'll tell you why people will be negative, Rasputin. Okay, I'm going to give you a stat. Maybe you probably know it already, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. Okay. We have not won 2 games in a row under Ruben Amorim. That's one stat. Now, this might be a stat you might not know. We have not won more than 1 game a month in the Premier League. Now you must be wondering, Nathan, why are you telling me that? That is why some people find something bad about United. Because we will win this game, we will get gassed, we will go to London at G-Tech, lose to Brentford, and then it'll be back downhill again. You can enjoy the game, you can be happy with the win, but you also shouldn't get too gassed, because next week when we lose again, the morale will go all the way down. So you are absolutely right. People will find something bad to say if we beat Chelsea. That is 100% true. Absolute fact. What a pass by Gravenberch. What a pass by Gravenberch. Was there Mykolenko playing him onside? Mykolenko was playing him onside. He didn't fall back quickly, did he? Look. Mykolenko ball watching, trying to hold on to Salah. Doesn't expect there to be a gap between the centre backs and Ekitike there. Drags all the centre backs out. Great finish across the goal. Too good. So that is the issue there, Rasputin. It's a great point. It's a true point. But then you have to understand why people do it as well. Arav is saying Cornwall. Are you talking about the Caribbean Premier League thing, Arav? The West Indian man I saw. I think he's West Indian, at least, maybe. I don't know. I assume he's West Indian. Yeah, it's the same thing. If it works, it looks good. But when it doesn't, you get criticized by people like us. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude, fans will always criticize, dude. We are the heart and soul of the club. All these people are going to jog on when it's time. We are only going to be here. Most PL goals, first 5 Liverpool appearances, 4 for Robbie Fowler, 3 for Ekitike. You know what, Nathan? Ole had much less of a team and we still won more. That's a fact, Destroyer. That is a fact no one can say anything about. PE teacher, vibes, whatever words they want to use. We had a significantly worse team and won way more games. That is an absolute fact. Bro, that Cornwall, Arav saying, yeah, Cornwall. Bro, that guy makes Inzamam look like he was on a diet, bro. Seriously, that guy was huge. Fuck, I don't know how these people get to play cricket like this, bro. I know someone told me the other day, it's not about physique, it's about technique. I mean, yeah, but bro, you're an athlete. Hold yourself to some standards. As you're letting yourself go and you're relying on the fact that you have some talent that is not healthy. Today, I don't want to see Bruno Casemiro midfield. It will be suicidal against Caicedo, Enzo Palmer. Well, Destroyer, I was on Ankit's channel yesterday and I told him that's exactly the midfield that's going to come out. So Please, I pray that we play three-man midfield. I can't see Menu and Ugarte can't play three with 3v2. Oh, it's not even going to be Menu, Ugarte, Rasputin. So you're going to be triggered before that happens, sadly. Second half coming up. Hi, how was the first half? Complete control by Liverpool. Idrissa Gueye had a chance towards the end there. Uh, Tried to side foot it when he should have put his laces through the cutback. No real trouble for Allison. No real trouble at all. No real trouble. Very, very comfortable. Everton were building into the game about for the last 10 minutes, but apart from that, no real trouble. If you want some statistics before the second half starts, 60-40 to Liverpool. There are 6 to 5 shots, 2 shots for Liverpool, 2 goals on target, 1 shot on target. As I just told you, the Idrissa Gueye one that was at 43 minutes. 1 shot on target. So shots, in the sense of shots, it was quite even, but in the sense of control, Liverpool had way more, like 245 passes to 169. It's been somewhat even, and the battle's been somewhat in the midfield, but mostly Liverpool has basically just relaxed, quite relaxed. Let's be respectful. Ole and Mourinho's failure is not comparable to our Amarim. They were criticized for not competing for title, not to make top 10. Exactly, Sekiro, but no one looks at it like that, right? Because they look at it like this. The Ole stopped working. His team stopped working. Oh, they're showing that ad again. I have to have a look at that guy again, man. That's mad. It's incredible how big that boy is. Pollard still plays. Why doesn't he play in the IPL though? That's interesting. I haven't actually seen this. 4:30 in the morning. No chance. No chance. Caribbean Premier League. No chance. Yeah, but everyone doesn't look at it like that, Sekiro. Everyone looks at it like this: manager, 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 manager. That's it. That's how they look at it. We are saying that now with the benefit of hindsight. At the time, it was like managers not working. Next one came up, managers not working. Next one came up, managers not working. So when that's how it works, no one looks at it now in hindsight after 5 years of seeing it. You can go, yeah, he's trying to finish top 10. Those guys were trying to win titles. You want to know a fun fact, Sekiro? I'm sure you know this too, probably. But when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said it's not about trophies, your league position determines how good you are at the moment, how much you're succeeding as a football club. People laughed at him. He's only saying that because he never won anything here. He's not won anything yet. Sorry, he said that when he was still the coach. So people were like, he's only saying that because he's still not won anything. I'm like, okay, cool. But 4-5 years later, sounds like the man had a crystal ball and he looked into our future. You know, it is what it is. Because we laughed at him. We definitely laughed at him when he said it. People didn't like that answer in real time. Well, that was the answer. It turned out to be true. In fact, if you don't take Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's word for it, take Arsenal fans' word for it now, because now all their fans are saying, we have finished second now, but now we want the league title. We want the Champions League. We don't want the Carabao Cup. We don't want the FA Cup. We want those things. Today, I'm almost certain we will see either one of Lamens or Heaven in the starting lineup. I hope you're right, dude. I hope my starting lineup, which I told Ankit, doesn't come at all. I hope I'm wrong. Happy to be wrong. Absolutely happy to be wrong. Oh wow, Everton's already making a change. Barry is coming on for. Oh, please don't tell me Njai is being subbed off, dude. Please don't tell me Injai is being subbed off because I got him in the FPLs. Who's 9? Who's 9? Beto. They took out Beto. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I wonder what happened there. Hold on, guys. Bro, Ekatike is so smooth, man. Seriously. Ethan, now Haaland has 151 GA and 151 games for Man City. That's pretty good. Beto was doing nothing, to be honest. Yeah, but he has the experience right over Barry. That could be helpful. Ekatike is impressive. He'll just be like Thierry Henry. Only Ankara Grealish can save Everton today. Can you imagine? He's going to get a Player of the Month award again. Here we go. Long throw in. I mean, that didn't even pass the first person. That was a terrible throw in. Terrible throw in there. That didn't even pass the first person. I thought Mbappe will win Ballon d'Or, but he needs to wait for more years. I don't think he's going to win the Ballon d'Or at this rate, dude, if I'm being honest with you. At this rate, he's going between Barcelona, PSG, Liverpool. Man's going to have to score 60 goals to be in the discussion, at least. I don't think he's going to score 60 at Real Madrid, to be honest. They have too many talented players surrounding him. Here we go, Grealish. Oh boy, what is Grealish? Oh, okay. Why are they double teaming Jack Grealish? That's weird, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, that almost looked like some confusion there. Van Dijk puts it away. Speaking of confusion, there was almost confusion there. Ekitike almost stole the ball from him. He's the Maignan for France. He's the main man for France. So it shouldn't be that difficult. Sekiro, I don't think France are going to win the World Cup, which means I don't think he's going to win it if they're going to rely on that. Yeah. Yamal will also ruin his career in future, just like Neymar. But I mean, listen, man. The You know what's the great thing about being a young person? The great thing about being a young person is seeing all old people do things that they shouldn't have done, or they should have made better choices, and you see what's happened, and then you don't do it. If Yamal does things like Neymar, then you know it's a Yamal problem, because Yamal has plenty of evidence to not do it. You know, or he knows what are the repercussions of if you get caught up in the life. If you still want to get caught up in the life, then it becomes a you problem. Oh, here we go. Oh God, Konate is looking so shaky, man. Seriously, he's almost becoming a little bit of a liability right now. Konate, I can't lie. Look how much more balanced they are when Frimpong's not playing, though, dude. Look at this. Look at that. Here we go, Bradley. One on one, Grealish cuts in, fakes, lays it off. Oh, that's a bad pass, Grealish. Goes back to Everton, though. Oh, okay, here we go. Grealish again. It's going to be tough. He definitely needs help against Grealish for sure. Bradley. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's another bad pass by Everton. Here we go. Liverpool on the counter. Passes are letting Liverpool down a little bit. I can't lie. If Mbappe is not winning it soon, then what about the 10 time? What about the 10x guy? What is the 10x guy? What is the 10x guy? What do you mean the next guy? His heart is already ahead of for is ahead for Madrid. Yeah, but dude, there's something called professionalism. God, I feel bad. Today Van Dijk has some more balance here. Seriously, bro, look at Kirkes. He's just standing up there, bro. Oof. God, Van Dijk has to carry these fools on his back. Also on top of that, yeah, Konate. Yeah. Oh, what about okay? Ooh, mistake there. Oh, recovery. Good recovery there by McAllister. Slip. Liverpool's trying to be too pretty right now, man. Just keep it simple. Liverpool's trying to be too pretty right now. Control the game. It's not Madrid. Will definitely take him. What if they go for Gehi? I think Gehi is also going to move, honestly. But I wouldn't be surprised if Gehi goes to Newcastle. You know what? This might sound funny, but what if Gehi comes to us? We don't know what the end of the season is going to look like, but Gehi is definitely going to have options. Gravenberch is controlling, yeah. Some of the other ones, though, they're doing silliness. President of No Racism in Spain Private Limited, Mr. Vinicius Jr. Ooh, shot from distance. Gets blocked. Cross by Salah. Ooh, too high, too high. We need Churchman in our team. Who the hell is that? Who's Churchman, dude? Here we go. Isaac's walking up and down, the skinny legs. Why would they make him do a squat without a shirt on? I still don't understand what that picture was. Seriously, so weird. What is his shirt got to do with squatting? Weird, man. That is so weird seeing that. Maguire will be gone short too, and the only guarantee starters are Yoro and Delict. Exactly. And I mean, Heaven has to be brought on still. Martinez is an injury issue. Bro, we are going to need defenders again next year. People are saying we are going to overhaul the midfield. We did that with the defense 2 years ago, and we did that with the attack last year or this year. Next year midfield. I'm like, how is it next year midfield? Shaw is here till 2027, assuming he runs out his contract. He will not. He will not be given a new contract. I assure you. Maguire apparently is looking to get a new contract. Martinez is looking to get a new contract. But who knows? By the end of the season, they might decide not to do that. So that's Maguire, Martinez, Shaw. I don't know, man. I think we need defenders next year too, to be honest. Don't worry, mate. He's adapting, whereas Grealish was already PL Proven who failed. Okay. Wirtz is just a costly German Grealish with three less league titles at the trouble. I mean, it's also 20 something. Oh, good touch. Oh, good control there by Salah. Couldn't get any power. This is the problem with curling it, man. This is the problem with curling a shot. But from that angle, that's all he could do, to be fair. Good defensive work there by Bradley. ये दिन नेक्स्ट ईयर हम भी साइन कर सकते हैं मगवायर का लास्ट आई थिंक लास्ट सीजन है सो इट्स मगवायर्स लास्ट सीजन but they are apparently thinking of renewing. It is Lisandro Martinez. We are going to Lisandro Martinez's last season, I believe, as well. We're thinking of renewing his contract. Aiden Heaven is young. Mazraoui just got here. I think we still need one centre back. At least. Could sign Gay. It depends on what's happening everywhere, to be honest, Adil. Most of Crystal Palace's players are Christians. Okay, it's not something I really noticed. It's not something I really noticed. Biku, I don't know how you noticed that, but I guess you have done some research or something. But okay. Martinez, I think you should sell because he's injury prone players. But Sekiro, see, this is the thing, no. Whether I want to keep people or not, it's really not up to me, no. I would still have David De Gea, so definitely not. I would still have Alvaro Fernandes, so it was still not up to me. I don't think we should give him a new contract either. I don't know if we can sell him because of the same reason you just mentioned. Best thing to do is play him while we have him and then see what happens. Because you have to understand something. When you don't play a player, his value goes down too. Sure, even if it is because... Oh, here we go! Goal! I told you. Lace it, Ghana Gay. Lace it. He laced it and he scored. Great cutback goal. Nice goal too. Goals are flying. Did I say 3-0 or 3-1 Liverpool? I'm not sure. No, I don't remember. But here we go. Now it's a game. Gentleman Jack loops it over. Who hit the... Oh, please tell me Njai gave the assist. Oh my God, Nathan didn't panic. Please tell me Njai with the assist. Bro, people were subbing him off, putting him on the bench. Iliman Njai with the assist. Let's go. You know, I was saying Everton 1-0 win, but I was too scared. So I went 3-1 Liverpool. Let's see. As long as it's a fun game, that's what matters. Because we are going to get bored to death in a couple of hours. So let's enjoy this. Some finish. Simple, isn't it, Destroyer? Put your foot through it. Gravenberch put his foot through it, scored a goal. Ekitike put his foot through it, scored a goal. Ganage side-footed it, missed the first one. Put his foot through it, scored a goal. It's completely positional based and angle based. Salah had to curve that shot because that was the angle. He couldn't do anything about that because he's too left-footed. But otherwise, drive your foot across. Or through, I should say. Here we go. So Curtis Jones and Florian Wirtz is coming on. लेकिन आपको लगता है यूरो को हम यूनाइटेड में नेक्स्ट 10-12 years रख सकते हैं? Not at this trajectory, Adil, to be honest with you. I love what Lenny Yoro's mom said, which is basically he decided to come here. She's happy she came here, blah, 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 whatever. I like it. I'm saying blah, blah, blah because I don't know all the details, obviously. But I think we'll see, dude. The thing about him being so young is we could keep him for 5 years and he'll still be 22. He doesn't have to leave United right now under any circumstance because he has a long way to go. As long as he keeps playing and he himself improves, he doesn't really need to leave. Ghana sauce and said, "You bet." Seriously, just drive your foot through it, dude. Simple decisions, like I've been saying. Keep it simple. Get the points. Get the goals. Move on. Grealish with his hair tied is a bit of a trip, dude. To be honest, it really is. Here we go. They're taking off Hakpo for Wirtz. Went missing today a bit, didn't he? Cody Gakpo. And Curtis Jones on for? Who's coming off for Curtis Jones? McAllister. They're resting players, man. They're trying to rotate. Got a game coming up. McAllister for Curtis Jones. Interesting. They don't celebrate. They will win in 80 minutes. I mean, I'm not celebrating. I'm celebrating the goal. It was a nice goal. Hey, Vedant. Vedant, where are you? You're going missing. You're not even here on the watchalongs anymore, dude, at whatever time. Hopefully you're there 10. उसके बाद पता नहीं. Grealish looks like Gallagher from behind. He does, doesn't with a ponytail, yeah. Gallagher used to have blue too. नहीं अगर रियल आ गई तो आई डोंट थिंक रियल यूनाइटेड से प्लेयर्स ले सकते हैं बट सो यू थिंक रियल अगर आती है तो हमें प्रॉब्लम होगी वेल डूड द ट्रूथ ऑफ द मैटर इज the truth of the matter is he could have put pressure on Lille. Sorry, Nice. No, wait, it wasn't Lille or Nice. What was the club? I forgot what the club was even, which we bought him from. Basically, he could have put pressure on the club and tell them take this money. I want to go here to Real Madrid, please. If you want, put on a sell-on clause or something or some kind of bonus set up if you want and make your money that way. If he really wanted to go, Slot's getting mad now. So he could have, in theory, I am sure I know people are saying we paid more than Real Madrid want to, so we got. I'm sure Real Madrid would be able to figure that out, dude. I'm sure they would all able to figure it out with bonuses and stuff like that if it really made such a big difference. He chose at this point of his career, he chose us. Now, 2 years later, he could choose Real Madrid. Ooh, good block there. Good block there by Mikalenko. Um, he could, but I think we'll have him at least for 3. I think we'll have him for at least close to the end of this contract. I would say. Um, Adil, this is what I feel. I could be wrong. I mean, listen, man. If they come and say 100 million for Euro, we are gonna sell. I'll tell you that right now for free, because that 100 million can go a long way for us. I sleep at 10, not watching late night games. Come on, dude. Don't be a baby. You got to watch us suffer today. You have to suffer collectively. But I'm here if you know, you know. Then your haircut needs to be studied. Where did the long hair go? What do you mean, dude? I literally cut my hair 20 days ago. That's why. I cut it every couple of months. That's why it looks either this short or this long all the time because it grows pretty quick actually. Um, Honestly, I think I'm gonna have more haircuts because simply I like this puff. Dude. This puff just stays up no matter what. That's why I just did this, so it all just stays up. I think I'm gonna have more frequent haircuts in the coming months based on how hot it's already become. It's already become hot. 2 days after raining. Madrid ain't ever buying us CB for 100 million. I mean, you never know, dude. You never know if there is a centre back shortage and they want good quality. They might. Rudiger is not going to be immortal, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's very possible. Bro, see, they might not in the end, but in the right circumstance shows up, they might, you know? Ice Age 6 will be the reunion of the caveman, baby, and Manny. Okay. They took such a big break between Ice Age movies to the point where I forgot what the original set of movies even are. See, it's 8 and 7 attempts total, but it's 2-1. Oh, Isaac's coming on. Let's see now. Let's see what happens. So it's 2006, 2000, no, 2002, 2006, 2009, 2012, 2016, 2027. Fantastic. Who's going to remember, bro? Who is going to remember? 11 years apart. You know what? You all actually made me look at. Now that I'm here, I want to look at something else now. Fast and Furious franchise. When is the next one? Wait, what? The Fast and Furious was a 1954 film? Interesting. Very interesting. Bro, you want to know how old it is? Uh, the Fast franchise first movie came out in 2001. 24 years old and 3 months. Next year is going to be the 25th year. I wonder where is the franchise here? That ball definitely went out. Ekitike is coming off. Oh, it's called Fast and Furious now. Apologize. God. 01, 03, 06, 09, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. Consistency. I like this. When's the latest one coming out? Every 2 years, every 2 to 3 years. Not bad. When is the next one coming out? So it was supposed to come out in April 4th. It's coming out in 2026 now. Then he said the film is delayed again to April 2027. And the character Brian O'Connor will return. Are you joking? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We're going to get a CGI actor. This This is going to be interesting. Anyway, never mind. The animators always gives workshop to us. You can do that with Bindy, the referee will laugh at. I mistake. If we sack him after 2 months, we would be in relegation candidate. If we beat Chelsea today, no sack Amarim for 2 months. It's not going to be possible, Vedant. It's not going to be possible because what if we lose to Sunderland and Brentford? People are looking at the Liverpool game, but we got Sunderland and Brentford next. Not gonna lie, if this Grealish injury remains this smooth, this might become the streets won't forget duo. Well, I mean, they gotta still buy Grealish, so the streets will forget it really quickly if he goes back uh, in a couple of months. Oh, looping header over Konate. Corner for Everton. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy Garner scoring in this derby would be fun. That we would be here for. If we sack him after 2 months, we will be a relegation candidate. Chandan is saying, Nathan, I think Real Madrid will not win the CL again for the next 10, 15 years. Chandan, I'll be very honest with you. I don't think that's a realistic thought. It would be quite wonderful for a lot of rival fans if that was true. But if I'm being completely honest with you, I just don't know how realistic that truly is. Again, could be absolutely wrong. Salah! What? What? Oh, took so long. Tarkovsky with the clearance. Why did he take so long, dude? Why did he take so long? Does so good, such a good job of getting away from Mikalenko too. City will probably sell him for 30 million. I mean, listen, man, what is City gonna look like next season? What if Pep leaves? He signed a 2-year extension, right? 1 year is gonna be done next year. You never know, dude. See, the thing is, we can make assumptions, but we don't. There's a lot of things we don't know. Maybe Pep sees out his contract, maybe he doesn't. Soboslai with the corner. What up? Oh my god! Straight on a plate. Straight on a plate cross. Oh, I don't know whose header that was, but it was a good header too. I think if they somehow beat the likes of Villa and finish in top 10, I think Everton will complete the signing of Grealish. Yeah, that seems quite like. But you also have to understand it's not an obligation, which means City can just tell them to take a walk. You know, I don't necessarily think they'll do that, but it can be done for sure. Let's see that cross again. Oh, Konate with the header. Chested down by Grealish. It was going pretty quick too. I mean, maybe probably Pickford gets it, but still. Sacking coming after Liverpool game if we lose Chelsea, Liverpool. Shanks, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. And the hoax, sorry, Chanda, I didn't read the rest of your chat. And the hoax of every player dreaming to play for Real will go. I don't think it's a hoax, dude. I think depending on which part of the world you are, I think it's very much a reality, especially if you're in a Spanish speaking country. I don't necessarily think it's a hoax. I think it's many things. It's culture, it's a shared language, it's probably the TV rights in these countries. It could be many things. Like how we sit here and complain we can't watch La Liga. They could be getting La Liga there because anyway the commentary is in Spanish and all that, and it becomes more relatable to them. A lot of their players go and play in Spain. So I know I get what you're saying. But I think Chandan, I assume you're a United fan. Do clarify if you're not. But just like people said, why? Just like the Newcastle fans said, why did Sesko and mbeumo sign for us? We wanted them because we are Manchester United, dude. And whether people like it or not, including some of our fans who are fed up right now, people will always pick us. Now, how long that will last, I don't know. But we haven't won the league for 13 years. We've got a couple of World Cup winners, promising young talents. Next, a bright star, future young talents that are going to do really well, like a Euro. So we keep buying these same people. Why can't Real Madrid get these people? Also, there's another thing I don't like talking about because I don't really know enough about it to speak on it. But what if one day Florentino Perez is not the president? Maybe the vision will change. Maybe they will be more conservative. Once he's not president anymore, whenever that day happens, maybe the way Liverpool do sorry way Real Madrid do things will be different as well. You have to also take that into account. Like for example, when Sir Alex Ferguson left, we thought we'll maintain the same intensity. We'll be ahead of the game. We'll stay ahead of the game, I should say. But we didn't. Moyes came here. He got rid of all the half of the players that won the league. He got rid of all the experienced staff that know how to win and are familiar with these players. He brought in his old staff, and it didn't work, did it? It didn't work. Yeah. Oh, clearance by Mikalenko. Should have taken time to see where the player was, though. That could have been dealt with better. Corner for Liverpool. I think, okay, where's this? Shanks, that is good. At least we'll win a league, even if it's a championship. I told you, man, don't disrespect Tarkovsky. Yeah, that's why I need to see United the championship. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll never be that bad, Shanks. That's the truth. Havertz is at it again. Havertz. It would be difficult in championship. Also, we might have to play 2 games. No, there is no we might, Shanks. We actually do have to play 2 games a week because we will be in the low. I mean, just hypothetically to point this out, even though it's not going to happen, honestly. Um, we would be in the lower division of the table, which means we would play games much earlier. We would be playing Carabao Cups and FA Cups in earlier rounds because we'd be lower in the English football ladder. So there is no maybe. We are definitely going to be playing 2 games a week the whole season. That's a fact. That's a fact you can't escape. I think top 10, the quoted price is 50 million. Everton will just take 40 and get the deal done. I don't think Pep will interrupt, especially if Grealish wants to move. He probably won't, but then that's what I'm saying. Is Pep going to be there next season? Would Pep leave if Man City don't win anything again? Um, you know, think different things could happen. He's extended to 2027. Let's see what happens in 2026. Ooh, that's a nasty foul. Whose foul was that? That wasn't Salah. I thought it was. Yeah. Two sheik, one beef roll. One beef roll. One roll. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. What shit British media used to hype him? Oh, wait, sorry, I have to read that all over again. Dewsbury Hall got a yellow. I didn't see what happened there. Sorry, my mom came in. I think the next super team will be PSG. They have money and good structure. Also, City too. Real Madrid again. Now they have too many superstars. So I'm gonna answer this question, Chandan. Now again, could be wrong. My opinion, of course. Um, hold on. Ooh, Grealish keeps the ball, wins the foul. Well done. Um, so I have a hot take, Chandan. I feel City, they have a good system, but you have to realize something. City spent money before Pep and they weren't anywhere as good. They won the league, but they never won it like this. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a Sir Alex effect possibly for City. Um, Real Madrid, I don't know. They seem to be quite stable at the moment. PSG, now PSG is a really funny one, Chandan, because PSG was always a super team, Chandan. That is the truth. Now you'll say, okay, these players weren't as good as those players, and this, that, and the other. Fair enough. But they were always a super team. You know what? In fact, hold on a second. Corners coming in. Jimmy. Oh, misses everybody, unfortunately. Uh, Yeah, they were always a super team. In fact, they used to win the league by more points before Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi came there. They used to win it on average by more points. Seriously. And they always did this thing, but recently it has borne some success. Recently. But there's no guarantee they can do two in a row. I mean, let's put it this way, Chandan. They could have, they should have won that World Club Cup. They should Club World Cup. They should have won it. Let's be honest. They had the full momentum. 1 month after having winning the European trophy, they should have definitely continued that momentum. They did not, and that is the problem they had before winning this European trophy too. Dude, I remember the last 2 3 years. They're definitely going to win it. They're definitely going to win it. They're definitely going to win it. And the one year you say who, oh, they are 20th out of 24. They might win it. They might not win it, and then they end up qualifying through a tough group stage, and then they just basically are in control of every match and win clean, most matches. So it's tough to predict that, Chandan. It really is. Future United captain like Rashford, what shit British media used to hype him. Even if we don't win anything and finish below top 10, there will still be players who will choose us because we are so big. People want to be the folk hero, brings Man United back to top. It's a great point, Abhay. That's the other thing I was going to say. That's why I don't think the Real Madrid thing can happen either. To counter Chandan's point, I think it's for the same reason. There was a time where I think Real Madrid didn't win the European Cup for 25 years. You know, there was a gap in time. I think they didn't win the league for 11 years. There was a gap in time where this happened, man. And the thing is, without social media, people go, it never happened, but it did happen. Though. Florian Wirtz with a yellow card, silly tactical foul there. Should do better. He is so fresh. He is so fresh, and yet he's having people who have played the whole game run around him. It's a little bad there, but he took one for the team. People will love that. Liverpool didn't win the league for 30 years. Arsenal hasn't won for 20, but still players want to join them until United become a mid-table team. Players will choose. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of not worried about that, dude. Although that is not what we should rely on. At least we have some kind of security in that sense, I suppose. So you think United's going to get relegated? No, I don't think they're going to get relegated. I was just doing a hypothetical because what I do is I do loan watch, right? Remember, Shanks, I do loan watch. I tell you guys what happens with Collier and Pelestri is not on loan, obviously, but Collier and Amas and Vitek, especially Vitek, Amas, and Collier because they are in the championship. And some of our other players I keep an eye on, obviously DDG. I'll always keep an eye on him. Always support him from the side. Pelestri because I hope he gets out of Greece and has a good career. Yeah, people. Of course, Scott and Rasmus. Of course, we do that every week as well. Can't forget that. But yeah. Who knows? We are speaking about Grealish. If Enjoy stays consistent, eventually a top six or Serie A club or Atletico Madrid get come. Why Atletico Madrid? That was an interesting take. But yeah, it's a great point. Grealish gets getting a little bit frustrated there by Bradley. Try to chest it down, but he did with his hand. Nathan, if any day is possible, I'll tell you why Amarim will be a pain in the ass in the future due to stubbornness and immaturity. It's a long explanation. I mean, footballs, listen, I'll tell you this. In a couple of hours, we're coming back here. A lot of people will read it. Um, do it. Get it ready. Get it set up. Get it typed in. If you can, save it on a note or something so you can copy paste and then put it up. So yeah, do that. Do that. Do that, and I'll read it obviously later for sure. Um, Definitely read it while we're doing the game. There's no problem. And can you imagine if Moyes actually gets something out of this game? 84 and a half minutes. Srinand, who's a City fan, just for reference, is saying, I want Pep to leave. That's interesting. If we ever get relegated, half of the money PL teams receive from TV viewership will go. I mean, that's a their problem, dude. That's not our problem. Championship will make lots of money. So will we probably, relatively. Oh, yeah, we go through? Ooh. Tarkovsky's had a terrible first 20 minutes. He's having a good rest of the game so far. Is Liverpool playing a back two? I mean, when are they not playing a back two nowadays, dude? When are they not? Hello, Mohammed. Good evening. When Cavani and Forlan used to play for PSG, it was like playing FIFA. Cavani, Forlan, Cavani, Zlatan, Thiago Motta. I mean, they didn't even have such good players, and they would still win the league by, I believe one of them. Oh no, Inja is going off. Damn it, man. There goes my FPL points. He did a good job. I got the assist. Why complain? Um, what was I going to say? Yeah, I think they won one time. They won the league by like 22 points. In fact, PSG have been skimming through the league recently. 10 years ago, they used to win the league much more handily. Funny enough, with less better players, if that's what you'd like to call them. I hope today Menu starts and truly threes Chelsea from their title hopes. Brother, it's not happening. Just letting you all know now so you all don't rage. You all don't rage in like 3 hours. I'm just letting all of y'all know now it's not happening. Yellow for, I can't read that word out. Beaches, I can't, but yes. Uh, I will be very honest. Today's result doesn't matter to me, even if it's a win. What matters to me is Brentford, Sunderland. We got to win those. You can't say you are shit and expect to be top six at the same time. Well, after the Arsenal game, we didn't think we were shit too. That's the real problem, mistake. After the Arsenal game, we thought things are going to move up, and it didn't. So yeah, that is exactly what I told. That is what I told Vedant. I told Vedant the exact same thing. Uh, if we beat Chelsea and you say don't sack no sack Amarim for 2 months, I'm like that's crazy because what if they lose 3-0 to Brentford and Sunderland, and then possibly lose to Liverpool? So we got one win in three in 4 games, which is actually worse than our first 4 games record. So we are going to have. What are we going to have? 7 points in 8 games? No way, man. It's a sackable offense no matter what. This is the issue. You have to go one game at a time, whether you like it or not. That has to be the motive and the method now. How do you see Enjoy personally a top player? See, dude, everyone has a. I've seen so many players have one good season in the Premier League. No, that I can't even afford to be gassed anymore because then I look like a fool. The reason I've been talking about mbeumo for 18 months now is because I found it incredibly impressive, and Visa for that, because for a team who relies on Scandinavian talent and no youth academy like Brentford, the fact that they stayed up and then did so well with the same base players basically with Thomas Frank was impressive to me. So based on that, I thought mbeumo will do good because there's a lot of times where you're the big fish in a little pond and you stand out, but then when you're a big fish in a big pond, you when you're a little fish in a big pond, you drown. So he doesn't look like he's drowning at the moment. So it looks like the call was right. You got to give people 2-3 seasons. They got to be under some kind of adversity. Mbeumo, no Tony, Visa, you know, Shada on and off, De Silva on and off, Rico Henry missing the whole season. They had to all step up, man. Matthias Jensen not as good as he used to be. Um, they had to step up, and that's why for 18 months I was like, get Mbeumo, get Frank with him. Bro, we were so close, man. I wanted Frank when we were chasing Tuchel openly, which I found very disrespectful to Ten Hag and very unprofessional by Ineos, to be honest. We should have just gone for them, man. We would have got Mbeumo and Frank. Not saying we'd win the league like a naive fool, but could have definitely done a lot better. 89th minute. Oh my god, can you imagine if they do a slot time goal now? Back post header! Ooh. Oh boy. It's getting a squeaky bum time for Liverpool, man. What's happened to them all of a sudden? The way Ineos are handling things, I think their first priority is the spendings and bringing down the wage bill. Next will be playing out debt, paying out debt. I don't think they're serious about winning titles. Yeah, well, I think that is quite evident, sadly, Shanks. Won't be surprised if this Thierry Barry guy becomes the next big thing for Everton, but it'll take time 3 4 years considering he's too young. With this time, he'll develop properly. Also depends on the coach and the teams you play for, obviously. Hey Ayush, you're back again. How is your piece working out for you right now with a few minutes left? Please God, either our midfield should be Casemiro or Ugarte, not going to happen. Or Ugarte and Menu, not going to happen. No Bruno, please. No Bruno, though, is not going to happen anyway, Footverse. Whatever combination your midfield is, no Bruno is definitely not going to happen. Not against Chelsea. That is anyway not going. All three of those aren't going to happen. That's the sad part. Today, I think the Scousers will respect Everton today, who are also Scouse, Mr. They know that Everton were very respectful today. No harsh football for Jota. It's good to enjoy a derby like this than harsh WWE. Alexander Isaac is playing. Bro, I told Lala is here, still hopefully. I mean, I know he does work and stuff, so he might be busy on and off. But I told him, don't be surprised if Ekitike has more goals, bro, which will prove that you wasted your money on Isaac. To which he said, how is that a waste on Isaac? I'm like, because if you can get something for 50 million, you don't spend something 120 for it. Just regular maths. That does not mean Isaac is a bad player, by the way, just for the record. Nobody is saying Isaac's a bad player. It's about how you spend your money. Nobody thinks Isaac is shit. I at least don't think Isaac is shit. Here we go. Cross comes in. Man, why are you taking so long, Zoboslai? What are you doing? What are you delaying for, bro? Come on. Don't take a chance. Put the game away. I didn't see Isaac do shit since coming on. I mean, listen, dude. Not. Ooh, Jimmy's in trouble here. Jimmy's in trouble here. Oh, he's walking it off. He's walking it off, Jimmy. Oh boy, you gotta be real careful now. They didn't waste too much time there. This Ghana guy looks decent, not gonna lie. Yeah, he was our player, so you know, it is what it is. Carlos Alcaraz should use his backhand to score a goal. Okay. Salah's off the pitch now. Got sent flying. Does this Grealish look like at least 75% of Villa's Grealish? Yeah, he does. Because he's allowed to be creative here, where Pep doesn't allow you to do that. We don't have a backup striker. You don't need 127 for a backup striker, dude. Could have got someone for 50. That is the point. किसी दिन Amaram का ये stubbornness में ले डूब गया. Yeah, he's not going to stop being stubborn, dude. It's not. It's very evident now. If quite honestly, there's no point even talking about it. No point even talking about it. Our player when? Dude, Jimmy Garner has always been our player. We sold him to Everton. James Garner, we sold him to Everton because we needed money to make sales for FFP. Oh, what is this back pass? Bro, what is Virgil doing, dude? What the hell is Virgil doing? He took a nap there just now. What was that? What was that by Virgil? My God. Imagine if that ball rolled in. That would have been hilarious. Full time. My God. If that rolled in, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy if it rolled in. Seriously. Lala would be throwing everything at the wall. There we go. It has finished. Well, respectful derby, I like it. Well, let's not get too crazy, dude. We'll have to go on Twitter to find that part out. I haven't seen Doku dribbling. He allows what? Nathan, this is not stubbornness. This is immaturity. What Ruben is showing. I mean, you can call it what you want, dude, but it ain't gonna change. That's the problem. It ain't gonna change. That's the real problem. David Moyes seems mad. I don't know what is he mad about exactly. And oh boy, Grealish got a yellow card after the game. I'm not even sure what happened. Grealish just got a yellow card. I love Grealish because he's a humble guy. He just got a yellow card. Thought किसी दिन already led. And we also yes. So we sent him on loan to Nottingham Forest, where he was playing with Jet Spence, who was on loan from Middlesbrough. I'll give you the full story now. We were supposed to go for Jet Spence. We didn't go for him that year. Um, and Jimmy Garner came back from loan, very good loan, I might add. I think he scored like 10 goals that season. And we had to sell him to buy other players. Unfortunately, he's the only one we could sell for profit. So we had to sell him to Everton. There it is. Do you think a current David Moyes can work in a big six now? I don't think he could ever work in a big six, dude, because I don't think he can handle the pressure of it, probably. I think that is the real issue, sadly. 5 for 5 Liverpool. They are going for the Arsenal record, if you insist. Anyway, guys, I'll see you soon. What is it? 8:45, 9:45, right? When is the game today? 9:45. Yeah, I'll see you at 9:45, guys. Take care. And I'll see you in a couple of hours.